I didn't notice it at first. That's the thing about being excluded. It doesn't happen with a loud announcement. It slips in quietly, like a door clicking shut behind you. We had a group chat called Ride or Dies. Me, Tyler, Jess, Marcus, and Ava. For years, it was non-stop chaos, memes at 2 a.m., random road trip ideas, dumb arguments over pizza toppings. It was home. Then one day, it wasn't. At first, the replies slowed. My jokes landed flat. Messages got reactions instead of responses. I figured life happens. People get busy. But then I saw it, a post on Instagram. Tyler had uploaded a story. Ocean waves, a beach house, music blasting. The caption read, "Finally made it. Summer starts now." I stared at the screen, waiting for the rest of it to make sense. Then Jess posted, "Same beach, same house." Marcus followed, Ava too. Every single one of them. All tagged, all laughing, all there without me. My stomach dropped like I'd missed a step on the stairs. I went back to our group chat. No mention of a trip, no plans, no invite, just silence. I typed, "Wait, you guys went on a trip?" Scene. No reply. That was worse than anything they could have said. Minutes passed, then hours. Finally, Tyler responded, "Oh yeah, man, last minute thing, didn't think you'd be into it. Didn't think I'd be into it." That was a lie so lazy it almost impressed me. Jess added, "Yeah, it was kinda spontaneous." Spontaneous doesn't usually involve booking a beach house, packing bags, and coordinating outfits for photos. I didn't respond. Instead, I watched their stories. Bonfires, drinks, inside jokes I wasn't part of anymore. Every laugh felt like it was at my expense. That night I couldn't sleep, not because I was sad, because something didn't add up. People don't just cut someone off like that, not without a reason. So I started digging. I checked older messages. Little things stood out now, private jokes that didn't include me, plans hinted at but never explained, moments where conversations suddenly shifted when I joined. It wasn't last minute, this had been planned for weeks, maybe longer, and they had made sure I'd never find out. I leaned back in my chair, staring at the glow of my screen. They thought I was clueless. They thought I'd just accept it and move on. But here's the thing about being the one left out. You start noticing everything. And once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. I opened my laptop, cracked my knuckles, and whispered to myself, "All right, let's see what you guys are hiding." Because if they thought this was the end of the story, they had no idea what I was about to start. By the next morning, I wasn't hurt anymore. I was focused. There's a difference. I started with the obvious, social media. Every post, every story, every tag. People think they're careful online, but they're not really. Tyler's story gave me the first clue, a quick pan of the beach house. White exterior, black railings, a custom fire pit out back. Fancy, but not too fancy. Rental, not owned. I paused the video, zoomed in on a small wooden sign near the deck. Driftwood Cove, got you. A quick search and there it was, a listing for a private beach house about 4 hours from the city. Expensive, definitely not a last-minute decision, which meant they planned this, booked it, paid for it, and talked about it without me. I kept digging. Marcus posted a photo of the kitchen. In the reflection of the microwave, I caught something interesting, a piece of paper stuck to the fridge. I sharpened the image. It looked like a checklist. Names, times, tasks. And right there at the top, Tyler confirmed bookings, Jess food plus drinks, Marcus playlist of a decorations. No me. Not even an afterthought. I leaned back, exhaling slowly. This wasn't just exclusion. This was deliberate. But why? That question kept nagging at me, until I found the answer by accident. Ava had gone live for a few seconds, probably by mistake. No filters, no posing. Just raw audio before she realized and ended it. But I had already screen recorded it. I replayed the clip. Tyler's voice came through first. "You sure he won't find out?" Jess laughed. "He's not that smart." Something in my chest tightened, but I kept listening. Then Marcus said something that changed everything. "Doesn't matter. After what happened with the money, he had it coming anyway." I froze. "The money? What money?" Ava lowered her voice, but not enough. "Just don't bring it up here. This trip is to celebrate being done with all that drama." The video cut. Silence filled my room. I stared at the paused screen, my reflection staring back at me. After what happened with the money, I hadn't taken anything, not from them. Not from anyone, so either they were lying or someone had set me up. And suddenly, this wasn't about being left out of a vacation anymore. This was about something much bigger, something they thought they buried. I cracked my neck slowly, feeling that tension again, but this time it wasn't confusion, it was clarity. "They think I stole from them," I muttered. A slow smile crept across my face. Okay, if they wanted a villain, I'd give them one. But first, I needed the truth, and I knew exactly where to start. I didn't waste time. If they thought I stole something, there had to be proof, or at least something convincing enough to make them believe it. And people like us. We didn't deal in cash, everything leaves a trail. I opened my banking app and started scrolling. Transactions, dates, transfers, nothing unusual, rent, groceries, the usual subscriptions, no sudden deposits, no weird withdrawals. So whatever they thought I took, it wasn't obvious, which meant it was hidden or planted. That's when I remembered the night everything shifted. 3 weeks ago, Tyler had suggested we all chip in for a future trip fund. Nothing fancy, just a shared pool of money we'd use when we finally planned something big. Everyone agreed. Marcus created the account, Jess handled the tracking. And me, I was the one who set up the shared access. A mistake. I logged into the old email tied to it. Took a second to remember the password, but when I got in there it was. The shared folder, receipts, screenshots, payment confirmations, and one file that didn't belong. Withdrawal confirmation final PDF, I didn't remember uploading that. I clicked it, a document popped up, clean, official looking. It showed a full withdrawal from the trip fund. Every last dollar. Timestamped at 2:14 a.m. authorized by me, or at least my name. My jaw tightened. This wasn't sloppy. Whoever did this knew exactly what they were doing. I checked the metadata. Date created 2 weeks ago. Location, not mine. IP address, unfamiliar. But one detail stood out. The device name, Marcus iMac. I leaned back slowly, letting that sink in. Marcus, the quiet one, the neutral guy, the one who always stayed out of drama. Yeah, right, I dug deeper. More files had been edited around the same time. Small changes, numbers adjusted, notes rewritten. Nothing obvious unless you were looking for it. And I was. This wasn't just a setup. It was a clean job. Frame me, cut me off, walk away guilt-free. Except they made one mistake. They assumed I wouldn't look. I grabbed my phone and opened the group chat again. Still quiet, still pretending. My thumb hovered over the keyboard. I could call them out right now. Drop the evidence, watch them scramble. But no. That would be too easy, too quick. They didn't just want me gone. They wanted me to look like the bad guy, so I'd play along. For now, I locked my phone, a cold calm settling in. Enjoy the vacation, I whispered. Seriously, have fun. Because by the time they got back, everything they thought they knew about me was going to fall apart. I didn't confront Marcus. Not yet. People like him, they don't panic when you accuse them. They panic when they think they're still in control, right before everything collapses. So I gave them exactly what they expected. Silence. No messages, no calls, no dramatic posts. I disappeared, and just like I thought, they relaxed. Tyler kept posting beach shots, Jess uploaded group selfies. Marcus, nothing, not a single post. That told me everything. He was watching, waiting, making sure the story held. Good, let him. Because while they were busy pretending I didn't exist, I was rebuilding the timeline. I went back into the shared folder and downloaded everything. Every receipt, every edit, every log. Then I cross-referenced it with something most people forget exists, autosync history. Every time a file changes, there's a footprint, a tiny digital fingerprint most people never think to erase. Marcus hadn't either. I traced every modification back to his device, not just the big withdrawal file, but the smaller edits too. He'd been adjusting numbers for days before the final transaction, setting the stage, making it believable. But the real mistake he didn't cover when he accessed my login, because yeah, he used my account. At exactly 2:11 a.m., 3 minutes before the fake withdrawal, and I knew where I was at 2:11 a.m. not at a computer. Not even awake, I pulled up my phone's location history. Home, all night. Then I checked something even better, my building's security app. There it was, footage from the lobby camera, time-stamped, clear as day. Me walking in at 11:48 p.m. the night before and not leaving until morning. No way I made that transaction. No way I even could have. I sat back, staring at everything laid out in front of me. It was airtight. Too airtight, which meant it was time. Not for a message, not for a warning, for something bigger. I opened a new document and started putting it all together. Files, screenshots, timestamps, footage. A full breakdown of everything Marcus did, but I didn't send it to the group chat. No, that would let them control the narrative. Instead, I picked something else, something public, something they couldn't delete or ignore. My finger hovered over the mouse as I prepared to upload everything. Let's see how you explain this, I said under my breath, because in a few minutes, their perfect vacation was about to turn into a nightmare. I didn't send it to them. I sent it to everyone else. The post went live at exactly 8:00 p.m. clean, organized, brutal, screenshots of the shared folder, the fake withdrawal file, metadata showing edits from Marcus's device, login timestamps. My location history, even the lobby footage. I laid it out step by step, no drama, no insults, just facts. At the end, one line, before you accuse someone, make sure you're not the one stealing. Then I waited. It didn't take long, 10 minutes in, notifications exploded. Messages, tags, shares, people we knew started commenting. Yo, what is this? Marcus, explain this. This looks bad, man. Then Tyler called, I let it ring. Just texted, we need to talk. Now, ignored. Marcus, nothing, of course, because guys like him don't talk when the spotlight hits, they disappear. But not this time. I opened Instagram again. Tyler had posted a story. No beach. No music, just text. This isn't what it looks like. Classic. A few seconds later, Jess posted something similar. Damage control. Too late, because someone had already screen recorded my post and it was spreading fast. Way beyond our circle. Then finally, Marcus broke. A message popped up in my inbox. We can fix this, just take the post down. I stared at it, almost amused. Fix this? Now he wanted to fix it. I typed back. You had weeks to fix it. 3 dots appeared, disappeared, then I didn't think it would go this far. That made me laugh out loud. You framed me for theft, I muttered. What did you think was gonna happen? No reply, and that was it. No apology, no explanation, just silence. The kind they gave me when I asked about the trip. Funny how things come full circle. I leaned back, watching the chaos unfold online. The vacation post stopped. Comments were turned off, stories deleted. Their perfect little escape. Gone, not because I ruined it, because the truth did, and me, I wasn't angry anymore, not even hurt, just done. They cut me out like I didn't matter. Tried to rewrite me as the villain, but in the end they exposed themselves. I closed my laptop, the room finally quiet. Somewhere out there, they were probably scrambling, arguing, blaming each other. Didn't matter. Because I wasn't part of that story anymore. I stood up, grabbed my keys, and headed for the door. Time for a new chapter. One without fake friends, one without lies. And this time, no one was writing it but me.